Let me go. I pulled up with the hand cannon like Samus. Eat the track up, it's a blitz, I'm damaged. Mount Homer missile, make up on my cloud vanish. Icon in the silverback did damage. Hood do slipping, they sleep on a hammock. That's how I rock, don't take it for granted. My elbow drop, put your body through the canvas. Gotta stay trained like New York Transit. Trampling dudes, handling weapons, no panicking. Long ass laser that link like a javelin. Hit you with the van, your clan be vanishing. Ink from my pen will leave trails of pathogen. It's no error, my error bring terror. Shield concealed in the polo sweater. Just an animal cub, I had alien blood. I think of love when I met droids, got a buzz.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweet, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania.
Yes, the motherfucking menace. Icon. Yeah.
We 5 deep in the monster. Pull up on you, spin a block. This guy's needed a doctor. Should've went to church, took blind heed of the Proverbs. Thought they built tough, but they tried meeting a monster. If you a pussy, then I'm freaking it proper. Pussy buffet, I'm eating your roster. Fuck around, I'm Arnold. I get to the chopper. You a teddy bear. This guy's sleeping with toddlers. We ain't friends, we mere acquaintances. I heard him spitting bars, and little bro, I couldn't hang with it. Fan the fires and see how big the flames can get extinguished. Shit, we like the fire, burn the cane with it. Tried to go big, but I guess I'm fucking 86th. Y'all rap, but motherfucker, I was made for this. Got the plasma beam and I be aiming it for the brain this bitch. Blow the world up if I don't make it famous, kid.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetest, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, straight from the gates of the planet CBs, I come to free thee, intimidating the competition with heebie-jeebies. These motherfuckers been shitting on me like I don't matter. It's time to take on the haters, heads on a fucking platter. People acknowledge your tribal chief, the table set. My verbiage tinkles a little bit, making panties wet. I'm Dark Samus, no more heroics, I'm out for business. My prime objective is bound and hunting the ones who fear this. I don't get into the rap beef just because it's trendy, but if I did, I'd be popping the BBLs or Drizzies. Get it? BBL Drizzy. Yeah, I did this remix for fun, just to be damn my meta. Those fuckers won't on my tracks, so suckers up my plasma beam. I'm gotten so mean, I'm hardened by the orbit. My shit's so laser precision, and y'all don't even know it. I'm super smashing these brothers that eat the conflict really, and leave you butthurt like after parties with Mickey Diddy. I'm leaving all of you bozo chozos in fucking ruins. Dreading my time of the mic, the state of shock that you in. I'm super fusion with fuckery, ran amok with heat. I will defeat my enemies, Icon Illa, and pass his beasts. Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetest, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. It's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetest, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, y'all wasn't expecting a remix, huh? I got the space pirates taking over for the summer of 24. Let's go. Yeah, yo. Past the menace, Illa the Sandman, Icon. Let's get it. Yeah.
Hey, yo, B, what it do though? Council Roundtable, episode 295. This is we talk about the old fashioned wrestling that y'all know what's happening, you dig? Black Star, what it do though? Yeah, man. That dude is crazy. I can't hate on him, yo. Shouts go out to him. And no, of course he ain't climbing by himself. He had a team with him, but nonetheless, they all did it. He did it too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I low key thought he was gonna climb it by himself. I don't know. Like, you might think I'm crazy. Like, you really think this dude Darby Allen was gonna climb Mount Everest by himself? Yeah, I actually thought that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see something real quick. Maybe I think I sound better like this. Maybe. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was gonna climb it by himself, but he had a scene with them. They climbed Mount Everest. They pitched the AEW flag on top of Mount Everest. Yo, respect to Darby Allen, seriously. That dude, wow. I think he legitimately made himself. Nah, I can't go that far with it. I was gonna say he's this modern era's Jeff Hardy, but no, because he's not as over as Jeff Hardy. Like, him climbing Mount Everest, it should be a no thing. Why is AEW not even promoting this? He's the only one that's promoting it. AEW should have really been there with it every step of the way, coming up with updates, whatever the case may be. This dude is climbing Mount Everest, for fuck's sake. Why y'all not promoting this? Like, you would think they would make this a big deal. Yeah, they may have mentioned it here and there on Dynamite in passing. Like, oh yeah, he's climbing Mount Everest, whatever. Let's get back to this thrilling match over here, though. Who gives a fuck about y'all matches? This dude's climbing Mount Everest for AEW. He didn't even have to stab the top of Mount Everest with the AEW flag, but he did it. And I don't think y'all promoted him one time. Unreal. Black Star said, yeah, thank God for the Sherpas. What's a Sherpa? Because he would have mega died if that dude would climb by himself. That's the name of the team. They call Sherpas. Yeah, like I thought I thought he was gonna climb it by himself. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? But now that I think of it, of course he's gonna have a team with them. You know, it makes sense. He's this era Spike Dudley, just crazier. Nah. Yeah, but he wasn't. I think he's not as over as a Spike Dudley or as a what's his dude name, Jeff Hardy. And he could be, but this is all on AEW. Like, I'm telling you, like with this, AEW said nothing about this dude climbing Mount Everest. They should have made that public. Like, I'm telling you, more and more times, CM Punk always proves or shows that he was right with what he was saying about these dudes. They really don't want no attention on them. They don't want to make no money. They don't want to make worldwide money. They don't. Black Sauce says Sherpas are experienced climbers that climb with you in Mount Everest or any mountain. Yeah, like I thought people don't normally climb Mount Everest. I thought Mount Everest is like a no man's land type mountain. Like, you go there or you try to climb it, most people died or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. Congrats to him though. I can't hate on him for doing that. That dude is crazy. Congrats to him. So Raw, right? Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, like I know this sounds cliche. I know it does, but it's really a fact that I swear I would barely watch wrestling if it wasn't for me. If I didn't pull up here and chop it up with you guys, I swear I want to watch this shit. Like I'm so tired of mid shows. I'm just tired. Like I haven't been excited, like legitimately excited for wrestling for a very long time. Sometimes it's forced, and I hate that. I shouldn't have to be forced to like anything. It doesn't come off as genuine. Why do I have to? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to chisel through coal to find that diamond? Especially when you see there's a lot of potential there, and this is like whatever. There's no cares given, no fucks given, nothing. Like with this whole Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins stable, this shit is ass. It makes no sense. Why is this dude Braun Breaker a bodyguard? Like you seen this dude in the damn ring? He's low key starting to look better than Seth Rollins now. Why does he need to be his bodyguard or his sidekick or whatever? Like, I'm shocked Paul Heyman actually did something. He grabbed this dude's leg, Jey Uso's leg. I'm surprised he actually did that. They still don't have a damn name yet. What is their name? The Visionaries? Like, I swear, just imagine this dude Braun Breaker in SmackDown right now instead of him staying in Raw. He would have been so much better off if he was in SmackDown right now. That he would have been that the Goldberg of that this era when it comes to SmackDown. And I know it sounds like Goldberg, but yeah, just make him like a mixture of Goldberg and this dude Rick Steiner. That dominant face. He don't even know Paul Heyman. He don't even know Seth Rollins. He should be past that. He should not be nobody's bodyguard. Now, granted, that tag match they're going to have on Saturday is going to be cool, but it's like, then what? Like, and I'm going to be real. Paul Heyman does not need to walk Braun Breaker to the ring. Braun Breaker doesn't need none of them. He doesn't. They don't add nothing to him. Black Star said, Breaker is not the bodyguard. He's Randy Orton, the prospect. The bodyguard have yet to be revealed, but I'll tell you exactly who it is. But that's the thing, though, Black Star, like, he should be way past that. Bodyguard, prospect, it don't matter. He should be past that. This dude should be on his way to getting to establishing himself as a dominant face on SmackDown. Send him to SmackDown. Send this dude LA Knight to Raw and have LA Knight as a dominant heel in Raw, like and on the upper card. Not really like main event, but close to the main event. Have him on a chase for the World Heavyweight Championship, LA Knight. And then you have this dude, Braun Breaker, like in between belts. Like when it comes to the the US Championship and the fucking the WWE Championship. It don't make no sense that Braun Breaker is nowhere near WWE Championship status. He should be on his way. Let's really be real. Don't y'all see the potential in this dude? This dude got a shitload of potential. If y'all don't see, well, I can't even say it now, but if he was booked properly, he should have definitely been WWE champion by the end of this year. Braun Breaker. That's a fact. Or if not, by the end of this year, I would say by early next year. Definitely WWE champion if he was booked right. But I'm gonna open up the floodgates though. We're gonna get to it. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We already know the vibes. Oh yeah, and another thing I wanted to talk about with these weirdos, B. I don't know if y'all know about that. The incident with Saraya. Where this dude basically try to kiss Saraya, some rando. I guess at a autograph signing or something like that. Like, I swear, B. I can't stand wrestling fans. I don't care what nobody say. Now, of course, with us, you know what I'm saying, we normal human beings. You know how we give it up. You know what I'm saying? We know how to conduct ourselves in public, so to speak. Like, look at this shit, B. Really? What these damn stupid shirts are? I don't want no damn shirt. Look at this. Disturbing incident involving Saraya takes place at autograph signing. Fan attempts to kiss her on the lips. Come on, B. Saraya took to Twitter and said, "Crazy I have to say this, but if you come to my signings, please don't try to kiss me anywhere, especially on my mouth. He wasn't able to because I moved, but Jesus fucking Christ." And I ain't gonna lie, if Saraya would have just been on some Grand Theft Auto shit and a gun appeared in her hand and she blew his head off, oh well. Oh well. I don't care. You.
It was goody, man. Can you hear me?
You already know what it is. I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, B. Like, we're here talking about, these weirdos and shit. This dude over here trying to kiss Saraya on the mouth at an autograph signing.
Makes you think sometimes that what Mercedes is doing is kind of the right thing. Keep them at arm's distance.
You're roboting.
Why I said that it makes you think that Mercedes was correct, keeping them at arm's distance.
And that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I remember when we was talking about that with this dude Scott, and Scott was saying, like, calling her a bitch because of that. And I'm like, I was like, nah, like these dudes are weird.
Wasn't only Scott, it was Marcus too. They're both saying that shit.
Yeah, him too, right? And it's like, come on, be like, y'all know these dudes these wrestling fans are weird. And like I said from before, if she'd have blew his head off, oh well. Like, these motherfuckers gotta learn. Like, remember the dude that was trying to line up, was it Sonya Deville?
Yeah.
Like, the fuck is wrong with these dudes?
It's going to be an interesting week. Very interesting week. Saturday, you have Saturday night's main event. Huh?
I said it's gonna be a busy week.
Yeah. But we have Saturday night's main event this Saturday. We have Battleground and
yeah, I'm gonna be live. Of course, I'm gonna be live on Friday, and also gonna be live for Saturday night's main event. Everything else, I don't know about all that other extra shit. All that other extra shit, I don't know about all that. Like, especially fucking Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing's on
It's gonna be a
Sunday.
marathon.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind doing that shit. Like maybe say like if it was a Saturday or something, then I guess. But these motherfuckers pay-per-views be so damn long.
The
for
8-hour
no
pay-per-view.
reason.
No one's going to do an 8-hour live stream for who, for what?
That shit ridiculous.
Jesus.
5
anyways.
hours. And the card is weak. Like, who they got? Like,
For Moxley to win. 5 hours for Moxley to win.
Yeah, because who we going up against? Samoa Joe again?
No, it's supposed to be Anarchy in the Arena.
Oh yeah. You're right.
So no title shot. Yeah,
I forgot about that. And this dude Swerve should be standing tall, B. They need to stop playing with Swerve, B. Like,
watch the Death Riders win that match. Watch.
Well, if the Death Riders win, according to WWE logic, that means Mox is definitely losing that All In. Pause.
That's true. No, but we both know Tony Khan doesn't play with a full deck.
Man, how wrestling is nowadays, none of these promoters play with a full deck. And then you got people saying, like,
yeah.
"Oh, you gotta try Maple Leaf. You gotta try out this other promotion." Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers just don't understand. It's not only the match. We can get a great match anywhere. It's all about stories. We need stories. Why motherfuckers don't understand that shit? None of these fucking promotions got good stories.
But as far as I know, and as far as what I've been hearing, number 3 is not going to be Sammy, and it's not going to be Punk. So take those two out of the picture immediately.
It shouldn't even be a number 1. That whole damn crew should be disbanded. Well, go ahead.
Who it's going to be most likely is Bronson Reed.
Yo, I thought about that also, but that still don't make no sense. Remember, he's the one that took out Seth Rollins. Matter of fact, and didn't Seth Rollins pack him up too?
Yeah.
So that don't make no sense.
But he's good with Heyman. He's good with Heyman.
The crew don't make no sense too, so it don't matter anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Put on Moss with them too while you're at it.
Then reportedly, Roman's supposed to come back, and he's supposed to come back with a new wise man and a new heavy.
Who do you think is gonna be his new wise man?
Most likely Rikishi.
You just want Rikishi to come back so bad, huh? You saying this shit from before.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, from way before. Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yeah,
okay.
From like you kept saying like, "Oh, Rikishi's gonna be the new wise man." Like you said that like a year and a half ago.
Like it should be Rikishi, but again, I'm not too sure. But
Rikishi
Money in the Bank will be most likely Roman's return.
What'd you think about this OTC run?
It fizzled at the end.
I agree.
Like there's supposed to be a build-up.
Once he got his Ulafala, it's like once he got his Ulafala, when he got his Ulafala back, it was no more like nothing else. Yeah, there was nothing else going on. Yeah. Yarmin.
What's Gucci, y'all?
Someone did it funny. Shit. It was funny when he did that shit.
You already know where they're going with that.
Did you look at
dude Jacob Fatu?
Look at the background.
This dude Solo's. I'm telling you, this dude Solo's trying to line up Jacob with Jeff Cobb.
Yeah,
like you saw Stu Bennett. I forgot his name though. Wade Barrett. Yeah, there you go. Like you saw Wade Barrett crack it up When Solo did, you know what I mean?
This
He started laughing
dude,
so
JC Mateo is gonna definitely make this dude into a legitimate face. Jacob Fatu, he's gonna be the catalyst to make him a legitimate face. So
if that's not the U.S. title matchup,
even though he's already there in a way, but
if that's not the U.S. title matchup, there's something seriously wrong with WWE.
Jacob's gonna fight Solo.
Yeah, that's SummerSlam. That's definitely SummerSlam. I think at Money in the Bank, this dude's gonna fight JC Mateo.
That's what it should be. Like Solo should be nowhere near this. He shouldn't be a Money in the Bank. What the fuck?
They gotta give him something. This dude's been losing for like 2 years straight.
Like I heard somebody say, like, "Oh, he should win Money in the Bank and then cash in on Jacob." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Basically, treat him like the new Austin Theory.
So I wrote that makes as much sense as Logan Paul winning Money in the Bank and cashing it on Trick Williams.
Wow. Speaking of, what's the deal with Logan Paul and this dude, Jey Uso? They looking like everybody hates Chris. Remember every time this dude Caruso would come out of nowhere and punch Chris in the face? That's basically what they got going on.
They're trying to make us care about Jey Uso and Logan Paul, but in reality, we don't even want Logan Paul in a title match at all. And you got these dudes on fucking Busted Open saying Logan Paul's the MVP of Raw. I'm like, shut the fuck.
Wait, what? Who the fuck said that?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, how long has he been on Raw? Because he's on SmackDown from before.
He's only been on Raw for like January. A good... Yeah.
It was since January. Okay. Because I was saying like because he was on SmackDown longer, right?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah. Okay. So yeah, if anything, he was the MVP of SmackDown. I'll say that. But Raw, he just got there. He ain't been there too long.
If you say so.
But flag football, part of the Olympics. But that's the
wait. Hey, slow down, Black Star.
I said this is different for a different day.
Okay. I'll say this like this dude, he's a great heel, B. He really is. This dude Logan Paul. Yeah. I like his heel work. And I really think they're gonna cook.
He needs work. He needs work as a heel.
Who? Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Logan Paul's just naturally hated. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the everybody hates him, so yeah. That's what makes him a good heel.
You know what's funny? He was a face at first, and he had beef with the Miz. Remember that shit?
That made less sense.
Right. But I think that's gonna be the sleeper match. I just wish I had more story back in it. These motherfuckers just like, what's the point of the writers? I don't get it. What's the point of the writers if y'all motherfuckers don't want to tell no stories?
I kind of understand Cena and R-Truth in the whole, though, like he was your role model type bullshit.
Yeah, like, which is funny because he's actually older than Cena. But I'm saying, like, yo, let it happen. People are like, oh, R-Truth don't deserve this. R-Truth, this is stupid. I'm like, yo, you acting like this is WrestleMania. It's Saturday night's main event. Let the man eat.
I'm just glad the title's not on the line, honestly.
That's another thing. It's not on the line. It's not. That's another thing.
That was my only gripe about the match.
What they should do, and I'm surprised that they didn't do it. They should mention our training.
You're gonna have to leave and come back, Black Star, because you keep glitching up.
All right,
reboot and come back.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I said,
Go ahead.
that was really, like I said, that was really my only gripe about that match was that I thought it was going to be for the title. I'm like, no way.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. If the belt was on the line, I wouldn't have minded too much because let's really be real. They give motherfuckers in a losing streak a title match. So it's like, at least this dude, R-Truth, is like one of the most charismatic people on the damn roster. Yeah, he's looked at as a joke, but it's had a nice main event, and the story is there already. A weak story, but it's a story nonetheless compared to the rest.
I guess. But hey, I'm not going to hate the match. It's happening, and it's Saturday night's main event, so it's not really good. It's probably going to be a one and done, just like Logan and
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a one and done. I can't see them having a trilogy. Shit, they both up there. As a matter of fact, like I just said, R-Truth is older than Cena. So
Yeah.
Yo, do I sound better? No, Mr. Roboto?
no Mr. Roboto.
Okay, gotcha. But what they should do, I can't believe WWE didn't bring up R-Truth's NWA title reign.
I can't believe they never really brought up R-Truth fighting Cena at Capital Punishment.
That
Yeah,
brings up some great
they
points.
should bring up their history. They should bring up their history, yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about with the lack of story building. They could have added that right there. Put some more logs in the campfire. They just don't care.
There's something else people forgot. R-Truth beat John Cena in a tables match.
Yeah. Mention that.
Which
He
led to the
beat
pipe
John
bomb.
Cena from before. Yeah. Right before the infamous pipe bomb. You're right. When he caught
Exactly.
him with the spear through the table.
Right.
Mention
anybody-
this
if
shit.
anybody-
Put layers there. Make people think like, yo, you know what? They right. Okay, maybe they might be on to something right here. Because people do tend to forget.
Know how I would end this? Seriously? Like, I'll end this with Punk coming back and saying, like this is like deja vu. Like have Truth win, and then Punk come out and go like, this is like deja vu.
Nah.
Well, they keep talking about Cena versus Punk happening, so
I say this.
Punk
I have
Cena
Cody cost him. I have Cody come back and cost him.
but we don't even know
so?
when. We don't even know when Cody's even coming back. So
That's the point. Have him just show up as a surprise. Because we all know, let's really be real. We all know this dude, Cody is gonna beat Cena for that belt. Let's really be real.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Ain't nobody getting that belt
most likely
Cena
by New York
than Cody. That's what I think. Cody's gonna come back as Saturday night's main event and cost Cena the match.
yeah, but they're not going to, if they do happen and they do run back Cena and Cody's not getting the belt immediately. Like, they're probably going to make him chase it from now until December, or at least close to it. Because
are you insane?
you
really want that?
I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying in general, because Cena's last official match is going to be December 13th. So they're going to do something.
You're going to have him chase to December?
I'm not saying chase until December. I'm just saying in general. Okay. They got to do something in the meantime. Like, have like Cody chase it a little bit. Like, if they don't do this, if he does it, I would say at SummerSlam, and then probably by like close to whatever pay-per-views in October.
If Cody comes back
October, they got rid of Hell in a Cell. So
Yeah, so I don't know.
I think they left that month open unless they go into Saudi Arabia again around that time.
Like I'm hearing, there's a possibility they might bring back Fall Brawl.
I don't know if I want WWE to keep bringing back WCW ideas.
It'll be an excuse to bring War Games.
Not really. They
If
already
they're not
talking
doing
about
it in November.
Well, hold on. Like that's what's all about Black. So you say deterring the conversation. You just came out of nowhere with Fall Brawl. Like we talking about what Cena got going on right now.
No,
And
you said
go ahead.
like TKO said that there's no pay-per-views in October, and then I said there's a possibility they might bring back Fall Brawl. That's how I brought it up.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna. Well, I don't know if they're gonna do that, and if they do, I'm not sure if I would want that because I'm not sure if I would want them to keep bringing back WCW ideas.
It has to be a reason for it. Like with War Games.
Wait a minute. When's it?
I don't think War Games
When
should
is that
even
Australia
happen this
pay-per-view?
year. What Clash?
When is that Australia pay-per-view?
Is that that's not Clash? Which one is that?
That's Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel, yeah. No, that's not Crown
When's
Jewel.
Crown Jewel?
Crown
No,
Jewel.
I know they're. I know they're doing Clash in out of the country, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it might be Clash. I don't know because I know they're not doing it in Scotland again. So
Clash is
And
Clash
you
is in
know
July.
Cena's, but you definitely know Cena's not losing at no damn Clash or no Crown Jewel. He's not losing there. Like Cena's gonna lose like at a SummerSlam or something like that.
I'm
Clash
just
is in
gonna
July
be.
in Paris.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna be honest though. I mean, Cena's heel turn is just not hitting like it should.
It's not. It's not.
They're just
I like the entrance, low key. Like I like the entrance, but that's really it. And the entrance could have been so much better.
No. Like to me, like the reason why it's falling off here and stuff.
King Leo, what it do though? What's going on, Tove?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
All right.
Like,
Got the cleaner.
there's no synergy in Cena's heel turn.
It's not authentic, dude. Like you can
Yeah,
hear it in
there's no synergy. There's nothing where you can get your hat on.
exactly like his promos don't make me believe he's. I don't even know if he even believes he's good at this heel stuff because it's not hitting, bro. His promos don't make me think heel.
We talked about this. We talked about this last week. Sandman, you had left for a bit. I told TKO and Black Star the story that my mom, who used to be a big wrestling fan and no longer watches wrestling, she checked out the John Cena promo with Randy Orton. You know, the promo where he was talking about the reason why I don't have kids is because I've been raising your kids and stuff like that.
I actually like that. That was
right. But my mom, who watched it and hasn't watched the wrestling show probably since like 2002, she watched it and I said, "What do you think?" And she said it came off like a Mad TV segment. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. You know, it comes off as Cena not being a bad guy. It comes off as John Cena playing a bad guy, and that's
like a
not
parody.
how it works. Yeah. It comes off like a parody. It's not serious. There's it's an insincerity to it. You know, it's like those movies you see where it's like it's so bad it's good, and then there's like it's so good it's bad. Like that's what Cena is. It's just like you know.
No
really
one
think so,
compares
though?
Cena's heel turn to.
Yeah, I really
No
think
one
so.
compares
Though?
Cena's heel turn.
Wait, hold on, Black Star. Like, cause I'm not gonna lie, because you know I'll be liking his promos. Does it really sound that manufactured? Like it doesn't come up as
yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It's not like don't get me wrong. It's not what he's saying that's the issue. It's his delivery. Like it's not to me. Like it's just not flowing authentically. That's what the issue is.
To me, it's two things, and it's unfortunate because I was talking about it with Black Star. after Mania. And I hate it when you do this in wrestling, but no matter how you slice it, it's just shut your brain off and don't think about it. That's what this turn is. The two inexcusable things about this turn is at the beginning, after he turned and he cut the promo and he was talking about how the fans treated him like dirt for so many years. And I'm like, yeah, in the early 2010s and the 2000s, like, how long has it been since he's really gotten that kind of treatment from the fans? Because it's been a while. The last time he was really getting that kind of treatment was like 2016 when AJ Styles first came
before
in.
the US Open Challenge.
Yeah, the US Open. Yeah, that's like a decade ago. That was like over 10 years ago. And then the other thing that was just kind of like shut your brain off and don't think about it was damn, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, well, other than the Rock thing, yeah, it's just, oh, I know what it was. It was the fan thing. Like, so him attacking the fans, like the promo he cut would have made sense if he turned and say 2016 or 2017. The other thing to me that's like inexcusable is like not changing anything about the presentation and his explanation being, you guys want me to change, so fuck you. I'm going to stay the same. I get that, but at the same time, it does come off as lazy.
Yeah. Oh,
Because,
man, I was saying
yeah.
that from before too. I was like, remember, I was saying that the first stop after the heel turn when he went to Brussels or somewhere, and I was saying that, yo, I'm not trying to shit on this shit. I get where he's going, like, you know, but it's still like, come on, my dude, like, you gonna pull this now?
They basically are doing the most by doing the bare minimum, and that sounds completely contradictory, but that's what it is. And so you can just tell that like nobody involved is really super invested in going the whole way with it. Cena's not fully invested. Triple H is not fully invested. The company's not fully invested. Because I said before, if you're a heel, why is it every time you come out you have a T-shirt advertising it's your last time? Like a heel wouldn't care about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, I said that same shit. Like, bro, you're still coming out in your Fruity Pebbles shirts every week, my guy. Like,
that's why it's
promoting. This is my last time. I'm promoting. This is my
Right.
last time here. Please care.
Yeah, that's why it's not hitting. It doesn't feel genuine at all. So it's like, okay, you know.
So Black Soul, would you
Know
say
who I'll
that?
compare?
Go ahead.
Know who I'll compare this heel turn to? Sting's in 2000.
Oh, Sting.
When he turned on, I think.
when
he turned on Hogan.
When he was the Wolfpack Sting, yeah.
They gave up on that. How long was that? Like a month?
When he was black and white. When he was Crow's thing, he was heel. He went heel for like a short period of time.
It was like a month.
Yeah, like to join this dude Lex Luger. That's around the time when Lex Luger became the total package. Like his name wasn't Lex Luger no more. His name was Total Package.
Right.
He was in a faction with He was in a faction with Flair called Team Package, which is the most pause moment of all pauses.
Yeah. They gave up like after a month, and they acted like none of it happened. That's the funny part too.
Because even they were saying like, "Whoa, this shit don't sound right."
Right, because they did the whole Black Hummer storyline. That shit went on for like 3 months. It was like their version of Who Ran Over Stone Cold, and that was the payoff. And they just gave up after a month. It didn't work.
And that's when they came to Neuralizer, like Men in Black. Oh man. But yo, y'all seen that crazy spot? That crazy spot with evil Gina Waters, man. Yo.
She tore meniscus. You can tell.
She
landed
crazy. She just can't get a break, man. Like I really do feel bad for Ojo Side.
Fucking Zoey Stark, man. She destroyed her shit. Like that was like, Toph and I was talking about that shit too. That was Psycho Sid level bad.
Yeah, man. You know, there's definitely
you know what the freaky part is? You know what the freaky part is? That's the second time something like that has happened with Rhea Ripley. Weird.
But I don't. But the thing is, it wasn't even Rhea's fault. I think they were just. I think
I
Kyrie
know.
either
Yeah.
Kyrie was late on the spot or she didn't get enough air on that drop kick. But at the
It
same
happened with
time,
what's her name too. What was her name? The other chick. She's gone now. The
Who?
one who was released and from NXT.
yeah, you're gonna have
Oh,
to.
Remember her finish was the Shining Wizard. She tore her ACL like 3
Oh,
times.
Tegan Knox.
Yeah,
yeah,
Tegan.
Tegan, yeah.
Yeah, she had a match with Rhea, and I think it was the Mae Young Classic, and the exact same injury happened. So
She tore
yeah.
she tore her knee she tore her knee when she jumped.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was right before she jumped. She tore it.
yeah.
That's
But
why she didn't get any air.
the thing with Zoe is she tore her knee got jacked up when she landed. Like that was
Yeah.
crazy.
That's what I thought Black
It's
Star was
weird
talking
too.
about.
It's weird too because
No,
the Cora J chick also had an ACL tear. There's definitely something going on in the PC because I've seen other people mention this. There's been more ACL tears with the women's wrestlers than any other era ever. So it's definitely something going on. Like with I don't know if it's like how they're taught to take bumps or
They
what it
probably need
is, but
some potassium in their diet.
yeah, yeah. There's a
Like,
lot.
like
Yeah,
all
there's a
jokes
lot of
aside, all
yeah.
jokes
There's a
aside, like
lot of
fucking potassium and shit. Like that shit is serious. Like when it comes like bananas and beans and
mhm.
stuff, like that shit make your bones strong.
Because don't forget Charlotte, she tore her ACL too. That's why she was gone. Yes, it's if you go down the rabbit hole, they've had like about 7 or 8 ACL tears as their women's wrestlers. It's really strange. It's
Mm.
consistent too. So
That
there's
is
definitely something
true.
there.
That's because Charlotte
Yo, you are
couldn't move
glitching
up to
like
her life.
crazy, Black Sword. You're gonna have to leave and come back, my dude. No, like he glitching like crazy.
Nah, but
Anubis
you're
was
right.
goody, my dude.
No, but you're right about this. You're right about the knee injuries for the women though. Like it's becoming a pattern. Like I don't know if they need to change their training or switch up their offense a little bit, but it's definitely something. Like, and it sucks for Zoe Starks too, because both her tag team partners got released. Now she's got to find her footing, and now this is a major setback.
My thing is with that match, it's like we all knew Rhea was gonna win that qualifier. Like, come on. It's like really, even if Zoe didn't get hurt, we all knew damn well Rhea Ripley was gonna win that match. That match was so fucking like come on. Like I was saying about Triple H with his damn safe booking. You could predict every match is due Triple H that like 90% of the matches you already knew who's gonna win. Like look at Saturday night's main event. There's only one unpredictable match. And that's a big maybe. Every match just about you know who's gonna win.
True. On the plus side, though, Roxanne Perez has started to get over with the crowd a bit.
You notice the last name Perez. Oh, you're Spanish. You could go over there to the Judgment Day. I'm surprised she ain't go to LWO.
Oh man, are they really about to bring in Roxanne Perez in the Judgment Day though? Like,
It
I
is
mean,
it's so not needed. Like
I mean,
why?
I mean, at least they explained why Finn was talking to her backstage the past 2 weeks.
And I ain't gonna lie, I like when Triple H does that when like he has two things going on, like one thing in your and like basically that's what's on camera, and you see something in the background going on. You just gotta pay attention. I do like when Triple H does that, but when it comes to this instance, like Roxanne Perez does not need to be with anybody. Let's let Roxanne Perez do her thing by herself. You still sounding crazy, Black Star. You might have to sit
Can you
this
hear me
one
better
out,
now?
my dude. You might have to sit this one out, my dude. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Just be in the chat or something. You just have to be in the chat or something. Cause I say you keep glitching, my dude. You keep glitching like crazy. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that should be. You already know I've been hella patient with Black Salt when it comes to that shit. That shit be blowing mine. That's my guy and all, but damn. Tove, you still there?
Yeah, he's just on mute right now.
Yeah, like if you know what I'm saying, Black Salt, you could
I'm
be
here,
in the
my
chat.
bad.
No, you good. Yeah, Black Salt, you could be in the chat and all that, like. But I can't do that shit. Like, that shit be blowing mine with all that glitching up.
He hasn't contacted the service. I thought he was setting that up.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And Uber said, of course, he's at work. It's all good, man. You can vibe with us while you at work and all that. Throwing your earbuds or whatever, because I know sometimes you be cursing.
Here's a random off-topic thing. It's weird getting older. Like, you know, you're on the grind when you're driving out and you legit forget something. I was driving today and I saw like these girls and they were like wearing dresses and stuff. You know, those photos they take where they take like all the side Victorians and valedictorians from different schools. And then they like take a picture like near a fountain or something, you know, and they post it on social media. And I was like, oh, school ending? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's May. Like, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's graduations going on and all that.
Yeah. I kind of miss being a student, but like not really. I miss like being around people, but I don't miss like, you know, the tests and exams.
Oh hell no. Nah. Well, you are with us, Black. So what you mean? You in the chat, my dude. Like, you just gotta get that internet connection situated, my dude. That shit ain't it. Like, I've been patient for a hell of a long time. I can't do that shit. Like, it's not personal at all. But I can't. You know what I'm saying? You know you're the guy. You know, you already know I'm gonna read your chats and all that. Just call these dudes, whatever. Tell them dudes to bring their asses over tomorrow or whatever. Get that shit situated, my dude. It's not that hard. Pause. Yo, as a matter of fact, what the fuck happened with Collision last week, yo?
It was a fuck up on Warner Brothers' part.
Yeah.
I don't know what caused it, but yeah.
Whoa. And it was they only played like an hour worth of Collision, and then they just cut that shit off of Black Adam.
They cut it off at like 30 minutes left to the show. Like,
oh wow. Well, out of all movies, Black Adam though.
It's funny too, because I've never seen the movie. I watched it for like about 10 minutes, and there was a line in the movie where I was like, all right, I'm done. Where he was talking to some kid, and the kid was like, but you're much cooler than Batman, Superman. I'm just like, oh God. Always gotta put yourself over everybody else. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Because I tried to give it a chance, and I was like, this dude just can't help himself.
So you didn't hear what I said from way before when I spoke about Black Adam?
Yeah, I know you said you liked it, but I still, you know.
No, not only that. Not only that. Remember, I was saying that. Okay, at the end of the movie, basically, this dude, him and Superman came face to face, right? So, mind you, Superman is weak towards magic. Like when it comes to magic, Superman is weak. So I guess in the second Black Adam, he was basically gonna book himself to beat Superman.
Yeah.
Because you remember Black Adam, he's all about magic and shit. So I guess that's where he was going with this. Like, this is all building towards him beating Superman.
Thank God that shit got canceled.
Yeah, that would have been something. But I liked Black Adam though. I liked it.
I think he just plays the same person every movie, and most people see through it now.
Yeah. Like
Which
the
is
only time
unfortunate
he,
because it's
you know, I
unfortunate
think the
because
last time he did some real good acting or decent acting, I should say, is I would say maybe Gridiron Gang. Would you say that?
yeah, I thought his first portrayal of Hobbs in Fast Five was good, but
Yeah, I
the
liked
problem,
Hobbs. I like him.
yeah, the problem was it was just that movie. He only immersed himself in the Hobbs character in Fast Five. Fury
Mm-hmm.
6 and onwards, he was just Dwayne Johnson. You know, you can see it. You can see it. Like he wasn't as intent. Like just if you get bored or whatever, you get time. Go watch Fast Five and then go watch Fury 6 and then go watch Fury 7. It's
Oh
like night and day.
God.
He had like an intensity to him and Fast Five that was just gone. He's just like, okay, I'm cashing a check now, whatever. So
It depends on how long the movies is. Like I think I've seen Fast 5 before, I think.
yeah,
And I think I've seen
I saw Fast Five. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Rock did solid in Fast Five. Probably because he wasn't in a lot of the scenes, but yeah.
like at
hold on,
that
wait.
point,
Black
it's
Star said
hard to.
I think this
Okay.
hotspot isn't meant to be on streaming, so I'll just do something different. My dude, get internet. It shit is only like what, at least like $30 a month, my nigga. I know you got $30 a month, motherfucker. Don't play with me.
Oh my god.
Like, why are you using hotspot? Come on, man. But what you saying?
Yeah, I was saying that Fast Five at the time was a huge transformation for Rock because after like before Fast Five, he was doing like Disney shit, you know, like the Witch Castle or whatever that movie was, the Tooth Fairy, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, Gridiron Gang was a good movie. Gridiron Gang was
Yeah,
good.
I like Gridiron Gang. Yeah, I definitely like Gridiron Gang. You didn't like Gridiron Gang, Black Star? That shit was good. What other movie you talking about?
I can't hate on Gridiron Gang because some people say, "Oh, hood movies are dead." I don't think they're dead. I think the directors, like all of them who could do hood movies, like they died, and fucking Tyler Perry ruined
Yeah.
it. so
Like
yeah,
the last thing that was related to the hood that was really that good was Snowfall.
yeah,
Snowfall
yeah.
was fucking fantastic.
I think the 2000s in general, especially like like the mid to late 2000s, that was like basically like the last hurrah of like, and even then they weren't like hood movies, but they were like hood-ish. Like
But that's the thing though. Snowfall was just out like what, like 4 years ago? Snowfall was recent.
yeah, Snowfall was recent.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of like other 2000 movies. I was thinking like, what was that one Bow Wow did? Rollerball. That was all right.
No, that's Roll Bounce. Roll Bounce.
Roll Bounce. That was all right.
Yeah.
Lottery Ticket was good. Lottery Ticket was
Yeah.
good.
I like both of them.
What's that one with the Columbus dude? Columbus short.
Oh
The
God,
snapping one.
that fucking psycho.
yo, true story. When I saw that movie, I can't think of the name. The one with him and Megan Good. That one. That movie.
Oh.
Let me see what it's called.
My lady might she might know what that is. She be watching shit like that.
Wait, you mean Megan Good and Bow Wow in a movie? Wasn't that
no. The one with Columbus Short and
Columbus Short and Megan Good.
Oh, Stomp
What's
the
your
Yard?
motto? Is that Stomp the Yard?
Thank you. Yeah, Stomp the Yard. Jeff, two funny things about Stomp the Yard. Two funny things. Number one, I love how the trailers and the marketing had Chris Brown all over the fucking movie, and they killed him off in like the first 10 minutes because they couldn't afford him. that pissed off a lot of girls back then.
You
And
want to
number
pull up
two,
King Leo? We talking about hood movies real quick. You want me got some hood movies they want to talk about?
and number two, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. When I saw Stomp the Art the first time, the first thing I said when I saw Columbus Short, I said, I don't know, man. This dude gives me the vibe he beat the fuck out of chicks. And so when he did it,
Yeah.
when
There
he
you
did it
go.
years later, I was like, holy shit,
There
I
you
was right.
go.
I was right. I was like, 20-year-old me was not paranoid. I knew there was something off about this
Like,
dude.
motherfucker was dancing and all that moonwalking on chick's face.
You get your ass kicked by a guy that's your same height. Jesus.
Yeah, he a short dude too. Columbus Short, like literally, his last name's Short. He like what, 5 feet exactly.
And if you go back and watch the movie objectively, I mean, he's stalking, making good the entire movie. I mean, I can't blame him, but that's not romantic. That's creepy. Can we please get over the being a stalker is romantic? Like, that's the one part about chick flicks that I'm glad is dead. You don't see that in romantic movies anymore.
You see, you're right. You just see it in person. Jesus.
Columbus Short is crazy in person.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. How you used to challenge chicks to hardcore matches.
Holy shit! I seen him on the what is it, like the you know those machines that you punch them and shit, and then to see how much power you got.
Yeah.
We was in a spot one night and they had one of those, and the homie was over there with Columbus Short punching that shit. I wonder if his number. I mean, whatever. The homie made me grab his phone number so they can chop it up. Columbus Short thought he was like one of his homies from back in the day. That's how probably high he was that night.
Oh, that's cap. He's 5'9", according to I the fuck out of here. Hey, no damn 6 feet tall.
Yeah, he wasn't too short when I seen him.
Okay.
Let's see.
Cause wait, hold on, cause you got 5'9". Cause 5'9" is close to 6 feet. Cause you go what 5'9" to 5'11". I guess.
Yeah,
but yeah, King Leo was goody, my guy.
Man,
the milestone.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you all, man. I'm ready to play some fucking Capcom, bro. I've been craving to play the
yeah,
Street
B.
Fighter,
Make
bro.
sure y'all check that out, B. We was over there scrapping on that motherfucking the Capcom Fighting Collection this past Friday on Friday Night Fades.
Yeah, man. I'm ready to play again. Man, I can't wait to play that. I wish they had Def Jam out. I wish they re-released that, but they never do it.
I guess all of the licensing.
Man, them old niggas need to go ahead. They sold they sold they fucking they rights to their albums. Might as well you know what I mean, give up the rights to the gaming.
Because if that was the case, that shit would have been had a re-release or like a sequel of some sorts. I remember they teased something called World War, and Eminem was on the cover, but
that would have been
nothing.
dope.
That would have been.
That would have been dope. So what hood movies y'all been covering so far? So that way I won't go back over.
Shit, we just ended up spilling into that topic. Like we was talking about Stomp the Yard and Roll Bounce and what was other one again? Lottery ticket.
Yeah, we was talking about how like they kind of died off because like a lot of the directors who wrote them unfortunately aren't here anymore. And Tyler Perry fucking killed the concept. So I was just saying how like the 2000s was like kind of like the last hurrah of it, but then Sandman mentioned Snowfall, and I'm like, yeah, Snowfall was really good. So
yeah, what's that other shit that was?
Snowfall was amazing. It was more than really good.
Janky Promoters, bro.
Oh wow!
Did y'all like that?
I actually did. Actually, it was silly. It was my type of silly. Yeah.
If you go back, when was the last time you seen it?
It's been a minute, but I remember it because I watched this shit a few times.
All right, so look, check it. I dare any of y'all to go back and watch it today. And the Sun song where he was talking about do the bunny hop and all that shit.
Yeah, this dude, I forgot his name. What?
Lil JJ.
Lil JJ, yeah.
Go back and watch that shit today and tell me it don't sound like the music that we just finished listening to over the last 10 years. and it actually like it makes sense. I'm serious. Go listen, just listen to that one part, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, the music fits."
Do the bunny hop, and he had a dance and all that shit.
He did. It became music, man. That shit. Oh my god.
I mentioned before my guilty pleasure, and I know it's not objectively a good movie, but it's my guilty pleasure. I love The Wash with
Hell yeah.
Snoop
Hell yeah.
and Dr. Dre. I love The Wash. That's like my favorite go-to.
Yo,
Speaking
of Dre and Snoop, I listened to Missionary today. Pause. That their album Missionary, Dre and Snoop.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking fuego. Seriously.
You like it better than the new shit Snoop just dropped?
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to listen to that after Missionary.
That Missionary album from Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I heard that shit too.
That shit is insane. It's really hot.
I can't believe I almost slept on that shit. That shit is fire.
Yeah, they like it's a lot of like grown man material on there. You know what I'm saying? Dog Pound's last album.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like all the veteran rappers just got together and said, "Fuck this new shit."
Hey,
Niggas
man.
is rapping and I love it. Got me in my pen and pad.
Shit,
We're fabulous.
I love it, man. Between
we got three lyricists right here. That's what I love.
Man, between that and the fact that Kendrick is making like $100 million after just 10 shows on tour. Fuck this.
I mean, it's
Telling you.
it's like Dre said. He was on some podcast. It wasn't that long ago, about maybe 2-3 years ago, and he basically said how I felt. You know, he mentioned something about people talking about, oh man, you know, hip hop is not the same anymore, and blah 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 and all that. And he just basically said it's evolving. You know, you can say it's evolving for the worse, but it's evolving. And he just says, just listen to what you like. Like that's what I do. You know, I don't listen to shit I don't care for. So,
right, I listen to. If I like the shit, I'm gonna listen to it. But hey,
yeah, it don't matter who it is.
The only musical trend and it's funny, I've never really talked music. The only musical trend that I don't like, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about, I don't like this ASMR whisper bullshit. It's cringe. You know, like when someone is singing, but they're whispering. It's like a whisper sing, where you can barely hear what they're saying. Like a lot of like Gen Zs love that type of like when they do that. Like
who
I have
does
to look
that
at
though?
lyrics. What's that?
Who does that? Like
everyone. All the new girls do it. You know, like all the new girls that are coming up singing now, like they all do it. I have to like read lyrics just to know what the fuck they're talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, they got a new scene out here, man, with the kids. They on some like death metal rap and shit out here. Like that shit is crazy. Just being in the club. Like I'm serious. Was
it XXX Tentacion on that type of time?
It was him. It was Juice WRLD. It was Trippie Redd. Yeah, and then Kanye West started to steal that style.
Motto say it sound like Billie Eilish.
She's one of them.
I never really listened to her before.
Yeah, just turn your radio to like just turn your radio or like whatever streaming shit you listen to. Just turn it to like a more modern music that plays. You'll hear it. Like every white girl does it now. And I'm not trying to be racist, but it's mostly them. It's mostly white chicks. They have like this ASMR whisper type of singing, and I think they think it sounds mysterious, or they maybe they think it makes them sound sexy. But like as a 37-year-old dude, I think it's fucking annoying because I legitimately can't hear what they're saying. I have to go like on YouTube, Wikipedia, just to understand the lyrics because I can't hear them. I legitimately can't hear them. Like I grew up, I grew up listening to Twista. I could hear Twista perfectly. Like he rapped really fast, but he spoke clearly when he rapped. I understood every lyric he said. I can't hear these chicks. It's like Josh,
which is weird. You know that's so funny. Like motherfuckers like a Twista or like a Bone Thugs, They'll rap fast, but you know exactly what the hell they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, Buster, of course, one of the best. Motherfuckers be sleeping on my dude Buster.
Another
Buster's
guy.
one of the best.
Another guy is Tech Nine. That dude be rapping fast like a motherfucker. But I know exactly what he says.
He got one of the most underrated fucking intros ever. Remember he was on that gang related soundtrack?
Oh word.
That was like his first. That was his first single. That shit was so hard. I love Tech Nine.
Yeah, they treat him. They treat him great out here, B. And he just be chilling. You know what I
Tech
mean? He'll
Nine.
he'll
Man, you
come
could
through
probably
like
get
he'll say his little what's ups. Like he'll go to like a restaurant like a ADV's or whatever. You know, people will come and say what's up to him, white people and all that. You know what I mean? They'll, maybe get a little autograph, a little pic or two, but they won't hound him and they respectful, but he gets a lot of love out here.
I think you should try to get a feature from him.
I was thinking about that shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like he you know what I mean? I gotta go through some channels when it comes to that.
Hit
And
him
it would
on
be
X.
nice. It would
Hit
be
him on
nice.
X. Or if he got social media, hit him on his social and the what's the name? That's one regret I have,
Strange
man.
music. That's you on strange music.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, hit the artist direct. One of my biggest regrets was Chino XL told me he would give me a verse, and I never went and collected it because I just did. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Oh man!
And I still got that message inside of my DM, like
Chino
what I mean?
XL, like, B. Yeah, man. Rest well to Chino XL.
Yeah, man. Do that shit.
Yo, I looked her up. Olivia Rodrigo. She's the poster child of what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if anybody follows her.
I know you're talking about.
Tech Nine got big with the Juggalo crowd. Yo, the Juggalos is everywhere, B. Don't sleep.
Shit.
Right, they do.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying you're right about the Juggalos. They do be showing love to. You just got to find them.
And they got a fucking wrestling league.
You don't find the Juggalos; they find you.
Right. Speaking of another guy that'll find you, fucking Akadiddy stay on Kendrick's dick. Like, bro.
Oh my god.
Like, dude, go away, man. Like, all you do, you claim to be like a hip hop journalist, but the most hip hop you talked about was Drake and Kendrick, and you were on Drake's dick the most of that. Like, and now because Kendrick hasn't made a track about Joey Badass, you want to go at him, nigga? He's on tour.
He doesn't have a reason to in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
anybody talking to a child in an inappropriate manner that he was should be fucking defrauded. Should not have a fucking platform to speak to anybody. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fuck that pedophile.
Like, nigga, he's a pedophile and he don't like women. Like, he be having so much smoke for women, but not for anybody else. Like,
the hip hop hamster.
Yeah.
Erica Badu.
That's the perfect.
Nah, yo, I'm disappointed at Cam and Mace. Remember we was talking about that shit on your show, King Leo?
Yeah. I thought they was gonna fry his ass up.
Yeah, yo, these motherfuckers, Mace was in the background saying, like, yo, I wish you'd have called us first. What?
Nigga.
I'm like, what the fuck are we in a fucking Twilight Zone?
Yeah, man. Come on.
Mace over here copping, please.
Ain't nobody, man. If I was on the show with Stat Baby, I like Stat Baby anyway, but
it's like they didn't even protect her. They have no jokes. You know, they normally be having jokes for every fucking body. Like anybody could get this flame. But when it comes to academics, oh yo, we gotta think about this here.
Come on,
like,
man.
nigga, how you gotta think about fucking Akadiddy, but go at everybody else, man? Y'all lost.
This shit is wild crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They lost a lot of credibility. People still gonna watch their show regardless, but people's looking at them a little sideways at that one. Like, what?
Now you know what? Now you know what it is. This goes back to what Kendrick Lamar said in Meet the Grams. A lot of pedophile shit, and niggas be here to police it. There you go. Fucking Meet the Grams, bro. Ever since Meet the Grams dropped, y'all niggas been doing some sus shit.
The stage has been cleared. They didn't move it. They ain't cleared it out, man. I'm just glad the lyrics is back right now, man. Like
I love
them
it.
niggas.
Yeah.
It's enough now. You know what I mean? Everybody done had enough of that shit. That's why I'm glad. Academics, I don't even pay attention to nothing that he say no more. The lyrics.
I never did no more. You used to pay attention to him from before?
I mean, you just stay tapped in just because he's gonna have something to say. You know what I'm saying? Like
I never paid that motherfucker no attention. I never understood. And he goes up DJ Academics from before. Like my dude, I never see him on any types of wheels or any steel.
Like, you are not a no DJ, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
What's that other dude, man? He's on the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne something.
Yeah, Charlemagne.
Yeah, why does he have a platform? Because I know he's been proven to have sexually assaulted somebody too, and he still has a platform.
He been fighting that case for like 12 years.
Yeah. I saw a clip of him like 2 days ago where like this it was like a girl, I don't know her name, but she did her homework. She had like one of those binders with her, and they were like going over the Diddy stuff, and she was like just reading like all the different allegations, and it was a pretty serious topic. And Charlemagne like kept trying to make jokes, and everybody was looking at him like nigga, shut up. This isn't the time or place.
Yeah, that's what the Breakfast Club do though. They'll sit there and make fun of your trials and tribulations. They think of it as like, oh, it's tough love.
They love to do that to new artists. That's the one place that I probably wouldn't have visited. Like if you know what I mean, if I would have went on a radio tour, like you know everybody used to go on the little radio tours and shit, I wouldn't have went to the Breakfast Club back then.
Because they don't care about your music. They want that messy shit. That's what they want. That's why I was baffled when it was on that type of time of Coco Jones. When Coco Jones came there, they was like, "Oh, you should reschedule this interview." What label? Def Jam? I think Def Jam don't care about you. You should reschedule this interview because we just got your album not too long ago. So how are we gonna give you a proper interview if we don't know about your new album? I'm like, are you serious? Since when y'all cared about anybody's album?
Never.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like that's never stopped you from talking to motherfuckers before. Like, nigga, what?
So what y'all listening to right now? Like everybody's like new albums and shit. I'm off Muddy Waters 2 again.
I still gotta finish listening to that shit. I'm like a quarter into it. It's been so much music just coming in from the droves that I'm working on my music. So you know, but like I said, as of late, I listened to the Snoop and Dre Missionary album. Pause. That shit go hard.
And I've still been bumping Kendrick's GNX album.
That shit is classic.
Nigga, that shit is still fire. To me, Kendrick Lamar never really has a bad album. Like he's one of those people. I've been listening to that. I've been listening to The Weeknd's album, Hurry Up Tomorrow. And just as a throwback, I've been listening to Michael Jackson's Invincible. Like, to me, that album's his most underrated.
Yo, you just reminded me of something, TKO. So me and my lady, we've been having a debate. She's saying that Janet Jackson's catalog is better than Michael Jackson's. What y'all think about that?
Ooh.
Line them up. I never cared for Janet. No offense.
I don't know if it's
she got some shit. You know what I'm saying? She definitely got some shit. But I'm like,
she does nothing for me.
Like, I don't know if her catalog.
I don't do that.
I don't know if her catalog is better than Michael. I wouldn't say that, but she definitely stayed on par with him.
I remember years ago, my mom got The Nutty Professor 2 on VHS tape, back when VHS was still a thing. And it was like this special edition where this Janet CD came with it. It was like a limited supplies thing. And I was like, okay. And I listened to it. And there wasn't a single track on that CD that I thought was good. I was just like, okay. I don't think she's bad. It's just not for me. Sorry. I don't care about Janet.
Yeah, her what's gonna fuck Janet up is her to me is her Jermaine Dupri era. That shit was trash. Everything Jermaine touched when it came to Janet was bullshit.
Demeter Joe? Yeah, that was
Demeter Joe.
Yeah, the Demeter Joe album.
That's because Jermaine never took a fucking shower. That's why.
No, that's Jermaine never fucking. Jermaine don't know how to really put out a singer type album.
No, he just says
Soulful
Death every
That's
other
cap. The Emancipation of Mimi was awesome.
Woo.
I mean that's Mariah Carey though. Like I'm talking about like a real like mostly for black women. Like come on.
Okay, let me see.
Jagged Edge?
No, he said black women, not black men.
Oh, okay. Oh, Escape. They was cool.
Yeah, they right. Come on, Escape was multi-platinum singers. You lost.
I give him Escape, but I mean, go ahead.
I give him Escape, but the fact is, JD fell off after a while.
Yeah, I agree. When I knew
he was just a sweaty dude that said "so death" every other.
Right, TLC. Come on, what? Talking shit, motto. TL fucking C.
But they was on the face though. What album did he produce for them?
He did some tracks for them.
Okay.
I don't know which ones though.
I mean, Jermaine got some wins across the board in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like his solo albums was fire. I like the first two. Born.
I do got a
Lifetime in 1472, I think it's called.
Oh my god, that shit is a classic.
That album was so slept on.
Was it?
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers. Well, I don't know about around your way.
Yeah.
But like where I was at, of course, in the South Bronx and all that, a lot of motherfuckers slept on that shit. I had the cassette and the CD for that shit.
Yeah, that shit was fire. And the next one after that, like with Hating Your Blood and all that shit with Jadakiss and shit. That nigga Jermaine had two fire.
Yeah, that was on Lifetime of 1472, I think.
No. That was the second one. Whatever with Not Young Flying Flashy, because that was third and that shit was trash.
I'm telling you, y'all got hating the shit with Jada and Freeway and Jada. That was on Lifetime of 1472.
Let's see.
Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
I know. I hear you typing.
Yeah, because it's welcome. No, because that was the one with Welcome to Atlanta on it and all that. The second album.
I think that's the one with it. Yeah.
I did hear about that.
Money Ain't a Thing, and Money Ain't a Thing is on there. As a matter of fact,
that's on Life in 1472 for sure.
Yeah.
Jazzy Hoes with MJG and them.
Tracks right there.
That album was fucking crazy from beginning to end.
Yeah, you get dealt with Mace on a double time and shit, even though it just sounded like he was rapping regular.
The shit with Crazy Bone and the Brat.
Don't hate on me. Oh my god.
I do think his Welcome to Atlanta track was really slept on for at least the remix was.
Oh hell nah. That shit used to get played all the damn time.
No, I'm talking about the remix to Welcome to Atlanta, where he had the Saint Lunatics, Nelly, and
I think it depends on where you're from. I'm down here in the South, so down here they played that shit every day. But I get what you mean.
I'm pretty sure they do. That's probably like the national anthem down there.
Yeah, it's called the second album is called Instructions. That was the second album.
See, I didn't hear that.
That's probably why I don't like JD. It all came to that song because ATL didn't have all the download niggas before he did that. Look what you did, JD. It's your fault. You started this.
You don't like him because of that? The fuck?
I don't know if I believe that, man. I believe those download niggas were there. They just weren't out in the open.
Oh my god.
They were there.
Oh, yeah, Welcome to Atlanta was like the bat signal for them. That's what that shit was.
Oh man.
Oh man, that was
Yo.
No.
But before we it gets too late, you already know what time it is, TKO. What's going on Dynamite tomorrow? Dynamite be a good show.
Well, it's the go home show before Double or Nothing. So what's going on is more than likely what's going on is going to be a bunch of face-offs. We got Osprey and Hangman face to face. We got Jamie Hayter and Mercedes face to face. We got the Hurt Syndicate and MJF.
Yo, I was thinking, right? This is when Cedric Alexander's gonna show up. Now he was gonna show up. MJF is not gonna sign that contract. Cedric Alexander's gonna be the one that's gonna sign that contract.
He got a lot of dates booked. You think so?
He's booked. I thought he had everything was free. I thought he was free.
I got at least 3. I think I got like 1 to 2 bookings on the website right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on the first, he's in they got a Deadlock Pro is having like they having a triple.
Because he could work. He could work in other promotions when he's in AEW. They do that all the time.
He just did a HOG show the other day.
Yeah,
he was in Hog. Yeah,
it's a United. It's out here on June 1st, right? It's him and he's fighting Trevor Lee. He's fighting what's the name from they used to be Cameron Grimes. They got a match on June 1st.
That's me and my lady's anniversary, June 1st.
And then he's fighting in Ashe on June 28th for sure.
I may be overthinking it. It's possible because I remember Renee said that this was last.
I'll be right back.
Okay, last week she said that next week would be the official Hurt Syndicate contract signing. So she didn't say MJF was going to sign a contract. Yeah. She just said that there would be a contract signing, meaning that somebody will sign a contract and may or may not be MJF. So maybe I'm reading too deep into it, but the fact that she worded it that way definitely screams shenanigans could possibly happen.
Well, she said she wanted to go.
Well, we'll see. We will see. Maybe Cedric might show up.
You think? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying it might happen. It might not. We don't know.
They might save it for the pay-per-view too, because they tend to do that. A lot of times they'll wait till a pay-per-view to have someone debut, or or the Dynamite after.
You think Tony apologized to Big Swole?
I guess. I mean, I still don't think he was wrong for the way he went about it was wrong, but I don't think he was wrong about the general statement about her not being good enough. But
damn.
I mean, where is she? She's nowhere.
She's in Ashe.
If she was that good, she would have been booked somewhere else by now. You don't see her in TNA or NXT.
Like who?
She's in Ashe right now.
Who? Britt Baker?
No. What's her name? Big Swole. Swole is over in Ashe. She has like a big role with Ashe and his presentation and shit like that. Like I seen her in Vegas when I was there. She absolutely looks incredible in person as well, man. Like
the only thing that I didn't like was, because I know wrestling fans don't have like good memory. I thought it was tacky that it happened on New Year's Eve. That was fucking stupid. I remember that vividly. It was December 31st, and I'm like, why are you talking shit about people on social media on New Year's Eve? Like, spend time with your family or whatever. Like, some people, and to his credit, he's gotten better with that since then. He doesn't really tweet as much anymore. So I do think he's got the memo. So I thought the way he went about it was bad, but the statement itself, where he was like, she wasn't that good, I kind of have to agree. She wasn't. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know she on Ashe. I don't know how many matches she had. I know she usually hosts everything, like, you know what I'm saying? So I know they're really trying to build that brand. It's a lot of people going over there right now.
I thought Swole was charismatic, but far as everything else, maybe. I haven't heard nothing.
Yeah, I gotta watch I gotta tap into TNA. That old girl Tasha Steeles is over there. I like her.
I know they just signed Indy Hartwell, so she's been doing good.
Yeah. But back to hold on before y'all. I know y'all finishing that topic, but the Janet Jackson versus Michael Jackson catalog, I'm rolling with Mike.
Oh yeah, I couldn't name you a Janet Jackson song if you had a gun to my head. So yeah.
No, I can't do.
I can name Janet Jackson songs, but I'm definitely going with MJ on that.
Yeah. Like Rhythm Nation is goated, Control is goated, and so is what's that shit? Velvet Rope. Other than that, the rest of them shits. Oh, the one with That's the Way Love Goes on it. You know what I mean? It had a few joints on there, but
I've only ever had one
That
actual.
just sound wild crazy, motto.
Go deep.
I've only ever had one serious conversation in my life about Janet Jackson. I went on a date with a girl. This is a good minute ago, and we was talking. Everything was going good. It was a good date. Went to a dinner, whatever, blah blah, talking and stuff. We started talking music. You know, she was talking what kind of music she liked and all that. And she was a Janet Jackson person. Then she wanted to know what kind of music I liked. And I was like, oh, you know, I really grew up on Aaliyah. And she was like, oh, Aaliyah ripped off Janet Jackson. The minute she said that, I was like, bitch, you tripping. I left the fuck out of there. So that was the last time.
Yeah, why?
Damn.
You could have a conversation with her, my dude. Like, why you do that? You so rude.
Janet Jackson.
I'm rude. How the fuck you gonna say Aaliyah ripped off Janet Jackson? No sane person would say that, Sandman. I don't do drugs.
You could have seen where she was coming from with that.
No, she can see the fucking doors. She can see. I want to fucking see. If I want to do drugs, I'll watch fucking Scarface. Okay.
Oh shit.
I would have been curious. Like, yo, what makes you say that? I'm curious. Like, what do you mean? How did she buy up for Janet Jackson?
I don't see it at all.
Hell no.
My dude Toph just like you left it with the bill too, huh?
Of course.
Damn, Toph.
I lost my appetite after that shit. I'm not gonna eat after that.
Oh my god.
I'm a lot of things, my dude. I'm not one of those dudes that's gonna be like, no, I'm just gonna say something. I'm gonna say nothing so I can go ahead and hit it at the end.
Look what Model said. She would have given you the buns.
Hell, man. Yeah, but like I said, it's the Go Home show for AEW. I just said 3 segments, and so far they announced 2 matches. They got Mina Shirakawa versus Julia Hart, and I'm assuming this match is going to be the main event. Obviously, it's Jon Moxley and the Young Bucks versus Hobbs, Joe, and Swerve.
We all know who's getting pinned. Hobbs.
Unless one of the Bucks get pinned.
Man.
Also, I found out what the problem is. I can't post my throwback match, or at least I can't post the links in the chat.
Why can't you?
Right, because when I do, it doesn't pop up. That's the problem. That's what the problem is.
It doesn't pop up in the live chat.
I post the link, but the link doesn't pop up.
Try now. Let me see. Because you be coming up with some good match of the days. I want everybody to, you know what I'm saying, go on that memory lane.
Oh,
what Mara said.
I'm looking at Janet. Janet had to compete with Aaliyah with the Janet album and the from 93 to 94. That was a tough spot because AJ ain't nothing but a number dropped right after that shit.
You know, Motto, it's interesting you mentioned that because I heard back 4/4 on the radio on the way back home, and an idea popped in my head. I was like, you know what somebody should do? Someone should take the back and forth song and literally Ed R. Kelly out of it, so it's just her. I would love that. Someone do that, please.
Yeah, because remember he was in the ad libs. Back, forth, now check it. I say back, forth, now check it. It's like he was giving her instructions.
Oh,
I got dark humor. You know that.
No, I know. No, he screamed. I mean, it ain't nothing worse than him saying she got that vibe in his very first single. So I'll never get off of that when he was with
the thing that killed me when I was in high school, and I was saying like, I'm telling you, they had this shit in the article that they got married, and I'm like, what am I seeing here? This is like,
and the fact that motherfuckers really just swept that under the rug, and now you want to put them in jail? Like, come on.
Yeah, it was actually in a fucking article, and I'm calling this shit out. Motherfuckers in my high school is calling me a hater. I'm a hater for this. What?
It was a different time, unfortunately.
I want to delete his lyrics from Best of Both Worlds so bad on both of them albums, but
see, that's the thing. I'm not doing all of that.
Right.
Like whatever R. Kelly track I like, I fucking like. It's like with Diddy. It's like with Diddy. I'm not gonna stop listening to It's All About the Benjamins. I like that fucking song. Fuck Diddy. I like that song.
Yeah. It's like you can like the message of a song, but still be like, fuck the artist. You know,
Yeah.
you can separate the two. Yeah.
It depends on you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you start hearing some other shit in the lyrics and then be like, I can't fuck with this song no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, if I sit here and I'm listening, Seems Like You're Ready, how the you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you know, nigga? Like,
oh my god, that song and Age Ain't Nothing But a Number aged terribly, didn't it?
Unbelievable.
You just gotta listen to the first 4 bars of R. Kelly songs and you know where he coming from. Like, he got
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Like about like only in hip hop, like people like literally just telling themselves the album name, the song name. Like that's why I laugh at this Diddy shit. I'm like, why are we even doing a case? Just go on Wikipedia and look at all the song names. Like they're telling on themselves.
It's unbelievable that your body is calling for me.
That nigga said, what did he say? How did he start? Yo, my mind's telling me no.
12 players that shit.
Oh man,
I got a lot of ass over 12 plays.
It just goes to show, like, if you have good music, a lot of people don't pay attention to the lyrics or they don't care.
Nah, it's right there. And the sad part is they used to play that shit at like the junior high dances and shit. Like, so that was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
too much children.
They used to have them like they used to have those songs like in those straight to Disney movies too. Fucking Disney, rated G for everyone.
Yo, remember Club Mickey Mouse, whatever that shit was? We be clubbing.
They was wild.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's right there in the lyrics, man. That's why you really.
That's what I'm waiting for, man. I'm waiting, like, when it's all said and done, when the Diddy shit is over, someone's gonna inevitably make like a documentary, and it's just gonna have like all the shit from like the '90s that just aged poorly. Someone's gonna make like a highlight of it. That's it's gonna be like a 2-hour, 3-hour documentary. That's what I'm waiting for.
No, I'm telling you, you guys look at that shit with Lovely T. The Lovely T's deep dive on Diddy. She did this shit way before this. Like, before a motherfucker started looking at Diddy's side eye, you gotta check that shit out, B.
Yeah.
So you only watch this for like $5 on her Patreon. It's only like $5. You watch that shit. It's like 5 parts, I think. Each part is like an hour plus. Like, she really, like, I mean, it's a deep dive for real. Like, yo. That's one of her best deep dives. Lovely T. Check her shit out, B.
I love that picture that's going viral. It's like a picture of like Diddy, Vince, Rock, Stephanie.
Oh shit!
I think it was WrestleMania 29. I think, Vince took the McMahons to a Diddy party.
Was that when it was in between New York and New Jersey?
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah,
that's where he learned that shit from. He was like, "This is incredible, pal."
And he was like, "Yo, I gotta ask y'all real quick. How's Big E's nuts?"
Oh. Oh shit! Didn't the New Day wasn't fucking with Diddy? Remember he had the booty. They had the booty-os and they wasn't fucking. Oh man, yeah, that's wild. Holy shit! But they all tell on themselves, man. Fat Joe and them beefing and shit. It's too. They gotta stop.
You said Fat Joe, but man, look, man. You watch that shit, Joe and Jada? You watch that shit from before?
They only got like what, one episode, maybe. Oh, they got maybe 2 episodes now, right?
I think like 2, yeah.
I never watched it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just I watch Joe Budden a lot, so I mean that's like the main. If I'm watching anything outside of wrestling, mostly it's Joe Budden. So you know what I mean, and they put out episodes damn near every day. So on his Patreon.
This is how you know wrestling is so fucking dead. We're talking about music, and I don't mind talking about it either. Music and hood movies, I really don't mind talking about it. But this is how you know wrestling is so fucking dead. Like wrestling is like a dry leaf or chapped lips. That shit dead.
Shit,
ain't nothing going on. And you were like, oh my God, there's so much going on. This weekend you got this. Remember, you got AEW and NXT and the main roster collectively this weekend, and it ain't shit to talk about.
It's funny you mentioned that because before you went live, I logged on Facebook and I saw on the Solo Monsters page, someone posted a picture of Booker T at the Hall of Fame where he fell asleep. And the picture said,
"Yeah, I commented on it." Yeah,
yeah, it was like my thoughts on the current WWE product. Dude was falling asleep.
This shit is trash.
It's two years in a row, man. The Summer League, man. Like everybody gone. We on Summer League time.
Since I got your head, no. Since I got your head, Leo. Since I got your head, Leo. Please explain to us the round table. Why did you grade Raw 9 out of 9?
Yesterday?
This, I would love to know why did you grade this 9 out of 10?
It went by fast.
I'm so actually intrigued to know why.
Yesterday, I actually enjoyed it. Like what was going on, although we did have injuries and shit. Like I don't know. I enjoyed the stories and the pacing of the show yesterday, and I think that's what did it. I got to see Gunther talk shit to everybody on the roster. He's doing exactly what I said he would do, and that's become. Like he don't give a fuck about nobody. He Jake Paul, he don't give a damn. I'm telling you, like if they moving towards some shit. I love that Roxanne Perez is on the roster now. You know what I'm saying? She signed her contract to move up. She got problems on the roster already. So although it's Summer League, we seeing more and more people come up from, you know what I mean? What's the name? It's a shame to lose Zoey Stark. I'm pretty sure that like we probably won't see her back. You know what I'm saying? The way it's looking. Yeah, I say by the time they do the draft, she's done. Because they're going to do budget cuts again by the end of the summer. So you got to come up to the main roster, do your shit. And if not, like, that's just what I got to see yesterday. You know what I mean? I saw the New Day lurking yesterday. It was a little shit that made me like Raw yesterday. Like, it was a lot of bad shit, but it was also a lot of good shit.
Yeah, so, like, I would say this, like, I'm not saying Raw was bad, but it was definitely mid. Because, like, it was like, damn. It's just nothing to give a fuck about, you know. You got Grande Americana, you know.
That shit was funny.
You know what I'm saying? You have, I'm not gonna lie, the top of the card is the main thing that's dragging this shit down, and it's really not Jey Uso's fault. I actually think Jey Uso is very entertaining, and he brings a lot of life. Mm-hmm. But people like to shit on this dude, Jey Uso, which is crazy. Like, oh, can you please stop eating? Can the crowd please stop participating? Like, what the fuck is the crowd supposed to do? He's trying to bring life or whatever. And the matches, like, they'll say, like, oh, he's buying off everybody's move.
Isn't that why fans were complaining in the first place? Because there was no crowd participation?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's the only one that has crowd participation.
It is like, oh, we're tired of eating. We're tired to stop eating. Like, why?
See, for
I was
me,
there during the heat wave. Like, this
champion.
shit was fun when he came out. Like, this when the shit first started, popping off. When he came out here, I was lit. We was all lit. We all had a great time.
See, for
And
me,
I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's that bad in the ring.
No,
people say that he spams moves all the. Brock Lesnar spammed moves all the fucking time.
Yeah, people are very selective about that. Yeah.
You know who else spam moves all the time? The guy that they like more than Jey, Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
Like motherfucker, y'all like Jimmy Uso more than Jey, that's fine. But let's not act like Jimmy don't do the same moves as Jey every match.
I don't get that narrative. I don't get that narrative, B.
That's literally why their match at WrestleMania was trash, bro. The literal reason.
Yep.
If he wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on that nigga Jey.
Oh god.
He didn't qualify.
You was talking about the product. The problem with it is, and I've already said before, it looks like more people are waking up. People are noticing some of the stuff that I've been calling out for like the past 2.5 years. The shows themselves, like Raw and SmackDown, they're very formulaic and just paint by the numbers. Triple H never really takes chances. Jey Uso winning the Rumble is literally the only thing he's really. I'd say Jey winning the Rumble and EO winning the women's title before Mania. Those are two of the genuine surprise. Those are the two genuine surprises he did that most people didn't see coming. Ever since he's taken the book, though, ever since Vince has been gone,
and Cena's heel turn. Can't forget Cena's heel turn.
And Cena's heel turn. Most of the stuff he does is just very formulaic, paint by the numbers, safe. The B shows he does are they're always 5 matches. Of the 5, 4 of them are filler, and there's only one match that's must see. But what he did was he books these B shows most of the time in front of these international fans because they're hungry and rapid, so they eat up anything. And so because they're so hungry, it makes the show better than what it is, and it makes the product seem hotter than what it is. And my biggest criticism about Triple H is that under his era, anything of importance, whether it's a match, an angle, a story, any big thing, it's either going to be settled at Mania or SummerSlam. And I think that's a mistake. Because if you build everything, I get those are your 2 biggest shows, but if you only do your biggest stuff for those 2 shows, then it's just going to make everything else come off as inconsequential, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's filler. Well, when you watch an anime, you got canon episodes and you got filler. You want to sprinkle it out, spread the love, Don't just put everything.
Have a title change. Should have a title change at Saturday Night's main event.
Right.
Bring a shock. Oh shit, I didn't expect this at Saturday Night's main event.
Right. So because he's putting everything of importance in Mania and SummerSlam, nothing truly important is going to happen until then. And so if nothing important happens till then, it's what's the point watching after Mania season? Because right now we're Mania season's over, but we're still too early to do the SummerSlam season. So it's because anybody that watched wrestling in the 80s, 90s, even the 2000s, cool shit would happen year round. They didn't Vince. You can say whatever you want about Vince, Vince didn't just fucking hold his load until Mania. He would do stuff outside of Mania. He when the Nexus debuted, it was a random episode of Raw in June. They fucked it up, but it was in June, So, but yeah, to me, that's what's wrong with the product. It's very safe. And then you add in the TKO shit, the constant advertisings, the marketing,
you see they even got this shit on the fucking ring post now. They got advertising on the fucking
they
ring
got
post.
Advertisement in the ring. Do you know how many fucking advertising they got? On every, there's 8 shits plus that big ass Prime bottle in the middle of that.
Right. And you have the celebrities they focus on.
Yeah, remember I was saying from before, Remember I was saying from before, they fucking advertise Prime so much, you would think Logan Paul is a heavyweight champion.
Now that shit is like spin the bottle in the middle of the ring. Like, good lord.
I throw them shits at people in 2K.
As a matter of fact, that's when the Prime bottle was in the middle of the ring. That logo, Vince was there at the time.
I thought it was just like a one-time thing. I didn't think they were going to keep it, but shit.
But that's the thing. Like WWE always been deep or heavy with that promotion. It's just now it is ridiculous. They all like it's like they're trolling now. They're like, "Oh, you want to keep complaining? So we're gonna keep showing more advertisements." Like what Jay-Z said, niggas kept complaining, so I caught more diamonds.
They're basically on the like we're just gonna pat ourselves on the back. Like I don't mind them showing celebrities if it's like a big show, but like they're at a point now where it's like they show celebrities at their show every single week, and it's just like, okay, we get it. We get
it. Like that dude, what's his name? Tyrese Haliburton. What his name is? Tyrese Haliburton. Warburton.
They just added him as a playable character for 2K.
Yeah. They planned that for months. Him and Jalen Brunson are both in the game.
It's like what?
Like, oh god.
Hey, yo, you notice that dude Pat McAfee contradicted himself, right? Remember during that conversation what they had, and I guess it was somebody that won a challenge or whatever the case may be on Pat McAfee show, and this dude Tyrese said he was gonna fly him out first class to I guess the game, and Tyrese was like, "Yo," he told Pat McAfee like, "Yo, maybe you should fly him out." And Pat McAfee was like, "Oh no, not me. I thought you gave to charity, motherfucker. What happened?" Remember he said that, right? Like, I always give to charity. I always give. Remember when he said that, like, what, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
But you can't pay one motherfucking ticket first class? Yeah, okay, Pat McAfee.
Pat trying to stay low from them charges, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to get caught up.
Maybe he did that whole big ass promo when he was beefing with Gunther.
Oh, I know a little bit. I know you mentioned earlier. I know a little bit about Double or Nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck.
That's his name, Tyrese Haliburton. My bad. I know I was butchering his name, so I don't really give a fuck. But
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on for Saturday Night Main Event. I know there's a Saturday Night Main Event show, but I don't know any of the matches. So
John Cena versus R-Truth.
It's John Cena versus R-Truth. We got
I was gonna do the predictions on Friday's show, but fuck it. Who cares? Okay. Go ahead. Y'all good.
No, we can wait till Friday. I just want, if you wanted to know the card, we could do the predictions Friday, but the card is Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, Cena versus R-Truth, Priest versus McIntyre in a cage. That tag team match between Sami Zayn and CM Punk versus Seth and Braun Breaker. And I think that might be it. I think that's it.
That's it. It's only 4 matches.
They won't do it, but what would really turn it around for Cena is what if like Cena just beats the shit out of R-Truth, and then like after he kills him, the people come in, they put him on a gurney or whatever, and then Cena's like, nah, I got this, and he just fucking kidnaps Truth. He kidnaps him, and he just disappears from TV for like a couple of weeks, and then when Truth reappears, he's back to doing his conspiracy shit that he was doing in 2011, where he's just this unhinged asshole that just supports Cena, like a muscle for Cena. I'll be cool with that, if we can get like an unhinged Truth again, but they're not going to do that.
It'll be something different in a way. Yeah. Like, instead of it being Travis Scott.
Right. Think of it like, I don't know if I'm making sense. Think of it like Joker kidnapping Robin and just torture him to the point where he just goes insane and he becomes like Joker's right-hand man or something. I don't know. But I would love to see the Like the concept of like just the unhinged, crazy R-Truth, like is seen as muscle, like how Jey was for Roman, like when the Bloodline stuff first started. I think that'd be cool.
First yeet.
4 letters, 1 word.
Well, speaking of speaking of one thing, freaking Darby Allen actually climbed Mount Everest and did it.
Yeah, man. Shots go out to him, man. He crazy. And yo, I ain't gonna lie. I actually thought it was gonna be only him climbing by himself. And I'm thinking like, well, duh, he should have a team. Like afterwards, I was
He's not that good.
I know he still ain't gonna wrestle for a minute because climbing up the mountain takes a while. Takes just as long to go back down it. Not to mention the recovery time for being out there as long as he was.
well,
That's at
I'm
least
actually scared now because I'm actually scared now because now he's gonna be like, yeah, my next goal is to go to the fucking moon. That's his next goal.
My thing is AEW dropped the ball on that shit because AEW should have been on top of that. Like they should have been promoting that he's climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah,
AEW barely said anything about that shit.
Yeah.
Well, now that he did it, they might mention it tomorrow.
Well,
They should have been covering that shit while he was climbing up there.
Now that's the kind of thing Vince was. That's the thing that Vince was good at. Like remember the Kuwait thing with Vader, where they turned it into a story.
They turned it into a storyline, right?
Right. Yeah. They should definitely have done that.
That's the shit that Punk be talking about. That's the same shit that Punk was saying. Like y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to make no damn money. Y'all all y'all worried about is what's going on in the ring when it comes to flippity hoo ha and karate.
Yeah, that's definitely something they got to get better on. Like the thing I was kind of like confused about was Britt Baker was really good friends with the dude who plays like Sensei Kreese on Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid, and she's like a Karate Kid fan, and Britt Baker was actually on that last season of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I remember.
And at no point was it ever mentioned on Dynamite, not one time. And I was like, why can't y'all do like a collab? Like you could have put a few AEW wrestlers on there to cross promote. Like what's that about? You know what I'm saying? So
let me see what Model's saying. Is it racist Cena? Wait, hold on. Maybe I might just need glasses. Let me find out. I'm getting old. What Model said? Is it racist Cena? Is it defending the title against R-Truth? Even if it's a squash, the Good Brother run. The Good Brother run can't get a pity title shot for all his shucking and jiving, and for Triple Nose and for Vince Cuck McMahon.
Oh shit!
Yeah, yo, on some real G shit. Like I was saying from before, I wouldn't have mind if the title was in the line. It's Saturday night's main event. It's this dude last run, supposedly, and how many motherfuckers been on a losing streak and get a title shot any fucking way? Why not R-Truth get a title shot against this dude, John Cena? Like people was really mad about that. Like, oh my god, this is blasphemy. R-Truth don't deserve this. Like what? But you got other motherfuckers being on a losing streak getting title shots. Give me a fucking break.
Dude, don't forget, Cena was on like a fucking 5-year losing streak. He hadn't won a match in 5 years. Then he just comes back and he's just okay.
But y'all motherfuckers wanted him to win the Royal Rumble over Jey Uso. What the fuck?
Yeah, motherfuckers was legitimately mad. They was legitimately mad. Like what? Y'all really want Cena to win the Rumble?
Hell no.
Fuck out of here. But y'all got the chamber as a consolation prize, so now y'all want to complain. Like,
and that was Money in the Bank. I really wanted Cena to win the Money in the Bank or something like that, and not even Elimination Chamber or some shit. But they rushed it.
That's what Black Star had wanted. Black Star wanted him to win Money in the Bank. I'm like, hell no. I don't see John Cena climbing no ladder.
Oh yeah. Now that I think about it.
I'll say this much: at least they're bringing back qualifying matches. I'm still kind of over Money in the Bank is an overdone concept. I just don't care anymore. But at least they're doing qualifying matches. That's something. That's a start.
Yo, Leo, did you say they used the same graphics from last year at Money in the Bank?
Yeah,
They did. They are.
They are. As a matter of fact, yeah,
the Carmen
They
San
are.
Diego shit.
They
That's why I
absolutely
say,
are.
right. That's why I say I'm over it. Like, they're lazy now. They used to be creative with it in the beginning, but they're not
The
creative anymore.
problem is not the concept. The problem is the fact that it used to be special when it was just on WrestleMania, and then they made it a life of its own. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tove
And
said,
they don't.
Byron Cutler said he likes your profile pic with the clean.
Oh yeah. That's one of the few times Kenny was like fucking high as a kite. But yeah.
We all love Kenny Omega.
yeah.
I just hope his diverticulitis don't fucking flare up during Anarchy in the Arena.
And so far, so good.
Yeah.
I just miss it, man. I just miss it, like when people won the briefcase and like they actually held on to it for a while, and there was like an actual story. Like, is that too much to ask? That's all I want. Just give
I
me a
want
story.
any type of story. I don't. It's like, yo, they really think like, oh, all we're gonna do is just put on a good match. No, and that goes with any promotion, like Maple Leaf and HOG or what's other shit? What's my guy name? West Side Gun shit.
Fourth Row.
Heels. Yeah, Fourth Row. Heels have eyes. Yeah, I gotta be having some stories, man. We get matches a dime, more than a dime. Let's really be real. Like every fucking promotion has good wrestling. We want some fucking good stories.
Right.
That's all we've been begging for years.
That's the thing. That's why they keep hiring for writers, though. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, WWE got writers on their website. They looking for writers, but it's just like ain't nobody really applying that like know this shit, that's been watching and know how to, like, you know what I mean? They got some fresh ideas for wrestling. Because all we getting is regurgitated bullshit.
There hasn't been, in my opinion, there
And
hasn't
before
been
you
a
ask,
single.
no, I'm not having Zoey Starks accident as bum out of the week, so don't even ask.
Yeah,
God no. God no.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they've done a single story for any of the women's Money in the Bank winners. They've all been the same. They win Money in the Bank and they just cash in, and it's like that's it. Okay. And they all lose too. When they have the briefcase, they lose, and then then it's like they win. It's like okay, whatever.
You know what's crazy? I don't think any woman that's cashed in Money in the Bank is lost yet.
No, they haven't.
Do we got an updated
No, I mean, like, I don't think
image? Do we got an updated image of the Money in the Bank qualifiers?
With who?
Who's our winners so far?
Yeah, the winners so far. The ones already qualified. Do we have like a
We got two yesterday in women's
image.
Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, and
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley have made it for the women and men. Who the fuck is in the men's Money in the Bank?
The men, I don't think the men had qualifiers yet, did they?
No, they haven't had it yet.
The only one in the men's ladder match is Solo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Solo won. And Black Star was like, man, why he had to win? I'm like, come on, you got to give Solo something. This motherfucker been on a losing streak for like 2 years.
I'm still a little curious how they're going to do this match. They have another women's qualifying match on SmackDown. It's going to be fucking Julia, Zelina, and Charlotte.
Ain't Penta in it?
No, Penta's not in it. Which is something else that doesn't make sense.
Finn Balor just pinned Penta.
Yeah. That's another issue too.
Finn Balor saw him to feel it. Pause.
That's another issue with Money in the Bank too. Like if you go back to the beginning when the concept was first introduced. Yeah. Everybody
it sounds like your cat was slap boxing with your mic.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying when the Money in the Bank concept was first introduced, it wasn't just about cashing in and being world champion. Because when someone cashed in, they became a main eventer. And even when they lost the world title, they stayed at that main event status. Like, so it used to be more than that. Like, it used to be like you won it, and like you broke that glass ceiling, and you became a main eventer, and you stuck up there. Like,
remember, Rob Van Dam was like a prime example. I'm not even like that much of a Rob Van Dam fan, but how he was built, it was perfect. That needs to get studied. How they built Rob Van Dam in WWE.
That's because RVD was just naturally over.
Yeah, they built him.
They don't do that
perfectly.
anymore.
They didn't rush it. They let this shit gradually just work. It was just like how they made him into a star was really artwork. They need to study that shit.
Yeah, that's the part of Money in the Bank that's been dead for literally over a decade. Now it's like people win Money in the Bank, they cash in, they win whatever world title, and then they lose it, and it's like they just go right back to where they were. And it's like that's not what Money in the Bank is about. Like even when you lose, you're supposed to stay at that main event level. Like when is the last time somebody won Money in the Bank, cashed in, became world champion, and even after they lost it, they stayed at that top level? It's like it doesn't happen anymore. I remember like before Big E got hurt, like when I was so fucking mad. A-Track was mad too when Big E cashed in on Lashley, and I remember like A-Track was like shitting on it, and people were like, "Oh, like why are you shitting on it?" And he was just talking about like how little sense it made. It didn't make sense. And then Big E fucking had like one of the worst runs ever as world champion.
Yeah,
he lost it, and he just went right back to teaming with the New Day as if like nothing ever happened. And then he got hurt.
He didn't even get a rematch or anything.
No, he didn't. He never got
no rematch.
No.
He just got destroyed by Brock Lesnar and went back to doing tag team shit.
Back to the
and then got his neck broken by fucking Ridge Holland.
Does that motherfucker still got a job?
Yeah, but he's not on TV.
I think he's in NXT. I think
he's not. They haven't showcased him at all on NXT.
Him and Omar's about to be tag team partners. Watch. What Motto said. Motto said Penta needs to stop jobbing because he's losing about interference. He's okay. This is my thing with Penta, right? And Ray Phoenix.
Well,
like,
they
more
both
than the match. Like they need, like, yo, can y'all like who are y'all supposed to be? Like y'all supposed to be Mexican superheroes. Really delve into that. You know what I'm saying? Have some fucking fun vignettes. These dudes got fucking multi-billion dollars. I don't know why they're not doing shit. Like, remember from before? Like, all right, like back in the generation, not even before that, like the 80s. Remember when he had the fun vignettes when, you know, this shit was cheesy, but this shit separated motherfuckers from the rest?
Yeah.
Why they can't do shit like that for like a Penta? Or, all right, for instance, like when these dudes did it with Bandito, when AEW did it with Bandito. When remember when Bandito had came back and he had the whole that vignette with him with the standoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did do it with Chad Gable, but it was just 1 week. I thought they could have did more.
I don't get these motherfuckers. Y'all got all this money. Have fun with the shit. They play shit so safe. Why? Y'all motherfuckers keep on saying, "Oh, we're making the most money ever in the world."
But it was always there, bro. Because remember, like even in Black and Gold, Triple H wasn't doing that. He never was. So
he doesn't want that. Motherfuckers don't care. Remember we were talking about from way before. I think it was just me and you, Tove. We was just like, it was one of those streams we was just cooking. Just me and you at the table. And we was talking about how we would like have like vignettes with this dude Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting on the throne, and you have like a whole bunch of extras, like they all like in whatchamacallit, Samoan
like
war paint
type shit, right?
You know what I'm saying? And they all like, oh, hell, Tribal Chief, hell, Tribal, whatever.
Yeah.
Make this motherfucker look dominant and powerful. Y'all could afford it. It don't have to be like a half hour. It could just be like a quick little 2-minute vignette, real quick.
And then the idea that Sandman and I had, and I fucking stand to this idea, I think would have been cool. Is I think they should have did some Black Panther type shit where he could, like, it doesn't literally have to be the actual graveyard. They could have just simply, they got the money for it. They could have just gone to like a random like grass field somewhere, you know. They could have called it like, I don't fucking know, like the grassland of the elders or something, like a place where he goes to commune with his fallen brothers.
Like a council, like a council of the elders. Like he talking
They
to the spirits.
You know, they could have did that shit now with Roman Reigns out. Like since Roman Reigns is out for a minute, they could have did it with him now.
Yeah. Like he's like now he's looking for guidance. He lost his wise man. He lost his family. All that. Now he got to go to the elders and ask for guidance.
It could have been like a garden, a field, or something. Like I'm thinking like Lion King, Black Panther, like when Simba's talking to Mufasa and looking at the stars and stuff, and Mufasa's like, all the great kings are up there, never forget, and they're watching whatever. It could have been something like that where you got Roman talking, and then there's a tombstone for Yoko, there's a tombstone for Rosie, there's a tombstone for Umanga. Like they would have been cool if they loved the business. It wouldn't be disrespectful at all. Like, you know, just the way for him just communing with his family, you know, for guidance and shit. Because like Sandman say, he doesn't have his wise man anymore, you know? Just something like that.
This would have been the perfect time to do that shit too, man.
Right. To add layers to the character, to the tribal chief character, you know, like this is why he's, because they keep saying he's the tribal chief, but they don't explain what does that mean? What does it mean to be the tribal chief? So if you do a segment where he's communing with his fallen brothers, it's like, oh, so he feels like he's keeping their spirit alive, you know what I mean? And if he doesn't do right by them, he's disrespecting their memory or some shit. That's how I'm looking at it.
And then you can have some shit like, I'm not saying you have some ghosts like none of that bullshit. But you can have him like, you know, like he's in deep meditation and you can hear like voices in his head talking to him. It would have worked. It really would have. Like people want to see some difference. Why do you think motherfuckers like Bray Wyatt? Bray Wyatt brought difference. He had fun.
You know what's crazy? All the shit that we said about Roman, they actually did for Bray. They actually had him in a real fucking swamp, like he was talking to Sister Abigail. Like,
yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
That's why people loved Bray. Bray had fun. He was like, let's have fun with this shit. Like, yo, I want to do like 2-3 different characters. Fuck it. People are tired of just saying, oh, I'm just gonna go in the ring and have a great match. We get enough of that. We get it. You know karate. What's good, Motto? Motto's talking about OKC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see how easy we came up with these ideas, though?
Say that again?
Give us the fucking pen.
Yeah. They don't care. It's really not that difficult. You could just like for instance, like Triple H would be like, yo, he'd have like he'll have a producer under his wing. Like, yo, why don't you go over there? All right. Boom, here we go. Damian Priest just got a block named after him in the Bronx, right? Like, yo, this is what we're gonna do, right? Hey, yo, I'm Triple H. I'm telling my producer, yo, why don't you go over there to the Bronx and have this dude, what's his name? Had this dude, Drew McIntyre, just violate. You know, like spit on the sign or piss on the whatever. Just violate over there.
Yeah.
You know how Drew McIntyre gives it up? Like, have him go to that block, like, oh, this is your fucking block? This is what you want to represent? Look at this. You got piss on the floor. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Drew McIntyre gets it up, talk about the Bronx. Like, oh, that's why I say you're street trash. Look at you. Have fun with it.
And they got people there. Like, because I know Borash is creative.
That's what I'm saying. Have the producer, like, yo, I'm Triple H. I'm sending one of my producers over there. Have Drew McIntyre go to the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Have the producer film that, whatever. Real quick. All you need is like what, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you chop that 10 minutes into like 2. That's it. Look, good idea on Priest, Sam, man. Right.
Yeah, that's what he's missing. He doesn't have that character to invest in. He's right now, as Priest is, he's just a really cool tall guy that goes in there and does cool moves and stuff. But if you were to ask the average WWE fan who is Damian Priest, they don't know, and they don't know because the company doesn't know either. You know, I think, like I said before, you know my take on Priest. I think he should have stayed on the fucking Night Wolf thing he was doing in NXT, the Archer of Infamy. I thought that was cool. I liked it. I liked the little arrow he did with the little burning fire.
Yeah.
I thought there was nothing wrong with that presentation. But then when they put him to Judgment Day, they kept doing this bisexual taker, whatever the fuck that means. So it's like, I don't know, man. I saw at WrestleMania they gave him like a gothic type entrance, and it's like, okay, like that's fine, but like if you're gonna go with the gothic presentation, stick with it, go all in with it. But then it's like he'll do a gothic presentation, but then the next week he's like dressed like a dude at fucking GameStop. So it's like, what are we doing here? I thought you were gothic. Like when Taker was gothic, like if you're gonna go gothic, you got to go all in. You have to. You can't.
And that's the thing. I don't think he wants to be gothic. That's when you want to talk about shit being forced. That's being forced. I really don't think Damian Priest is on that type of time.
I don't either.
He had to do that shit, given the fact that he was supposed to be Edge's right hand man when he first formed the Judgment Day. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, if you remember, for like a cup of tea, they stopped it. They were like, they had him with Rhea, and they had him. I think they called them the Terror Twins. It was like some Android 17. It was like some Android 17, 18 type. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
If that's how you're gonna go, then
I thought I was like, yo, I know you're not. I know the end game is not them eventually making out. Like, I know you're not gonna go there with that. That's all.
I thought it was gonna be like some brother sister type thing. It was like, nope, they didn't go all in on that either. So it's like you can tell they don't know. So
yeah, like as long as it didn't end up with them making out, cool. Terror Twins. Yeah, Cutler said we need stories, we need characters, we need something different. Quit focusing on the match itself. We need video packages. We need different types of promos. Thank you.
Right.
Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers is getting paid millions of dollars.
Like the shit that Fatu's doing, no one's writing that. That's Fatu.
Yes.
You can't write
all organic. And he's really not even saying much. Yo, motherfuckers gotta watch this dude at MLW. I'm telling you, he's really like. As a matter of fact, I'll take that back because in MLW he didn't really talk much, but he definitely got his point across.
I'm a dog walk your ass.
You know what I mean?
Fatu.
The first time I saw Fatu was in MLW. It was like a promo. Not even a promo, it was like a vignette segment. He was like in some hood somewhere, just smoking a cigarette, just shooting the shit. Just talking about like why he was.
Yeah, he was smoking a cigarette. Yeah, he was smoking a cigarette and sipping on a pint of Henny.
Yeah. He was building up a match with the Lance Kruger dude, that guy, and it was really cool. It reminded me of something like straight out of ECW. That's what Heyman used to do. Heyman would just get random people like New Jack cutting a promo in the projects, or Raven cutting a promo in the classroom, or cutting a promo like in a Subway or something. Not the restaurant, like an actual Subway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
So,
forgot about that shit. Wrestling is all about illusion. Like that's why I was like that's why I was saying like I liked when these dudes had came through the Y6 because they was there to bring that illusion.
yeah.
But
The
as you
last
can see,
person,
Triple H, he's not that creative. That's why these motherfuckers hasn't been on TV ever since.
with
He's
with
not
the
that
exception of
creative.
Timeless Tony Storm, the last person who did that and embraced it, even though I give him grief now, was Matt Hardy when he first started doing the broken stuff in TNA.
Yeah.
He was the last. Yeah, because when he first started doing the broken stuff, I remember so many people were like, "Yo, this is corny, this is lame. Why people like it?" And I was watching it and I was like, "Yo, like he's bringing back storytelling. Like this is what wrestling was like in the '80s and shit." I thought it was great. You know, like when he was when he was on the little vehicle to cut Jeff's grass and it was like the Hardy symbol. Like that was great. I was laughing my ass off. That was hilarious.
Yeah. I knew you'd come. Pause. Oh yeah, the final deletion and all that shit.
They're trying something with Rusev. Yeah, basically he's cutting. That's the stupid. He's cutting Miro promos. Those are not Rusev promos. That's Miro. He's being Miro, but he's Rusev. It's stupid. Now, of course, if you're a WWE fan and all you watch is WWE, you don't really know any better. But if you're a wrestling fan and you watch other shit, you're looking at this and you're just like, why is he Miro, but he's Rusev? It's people are like, oh, it's not the same thing, Toph. Like, whatever.
Like, man, I love what they doing with Rusev. I do, and I think eventually is gonna these dudes gonna end up clashing, him and this dude Sheamus. I think this what this might be leading to, but it's like if that's the case, Rusev got to be Sheamus. Sheamus got to eat that first pin. Because there's a reason why they had Sheamus out there. Well, I hope there's a reason why they had Sheamus out there having that match with this dude, Grayson Waller, to basically putting him in that public eye. Like, okay, let you know, like, okay, he's back now. He might be the one that's gonna try to save Tozawa or the Alpha Academy or the Alpha Babes or who the fuck their name is.
Yeah, they're still the Alpha Academy.
Yeah, every other weekend, I guess. But yeah, man, let's get up out of here. Friday, you already know I'm gonna pull up. We're gonna talk about SmackDown. Oh, before we get up out of here, Auntie Natty, yo, I see you. Yo, she was doing her damn thing in that damn Money in the Bank qualifier match. Like, shots go out to her before we
She's
get
got a
up out of
point to
here.
prove. Big ups to Natty.
Auntie Natty, like, look, I ain't old yet. Then she gets Shorty with the collider. She's with the collider power bomb, and then sat down with that fucker. I'm like, oh shit. Double sharpshooter.
Bloodsport has done wonders for her.
Not mad at it. But yeah, about to get up out of here. Friday we're gonna pull up again 9 p.m. Eastern. And in the meantime, in between time, make sure you check out the Monday Night Munchies. Make sure you check out the gameplay with me and King Leo when it comes to Friday Night Fades. We got those episodes up over there last week, Tuesday's episode, Wednesday's episode when it came to AEW. What's that? Beach Blast. We did all that. We covered all that. So for your viewing consumption is all there, B. See y'all on Friday.
Alrighty.
Appreciate y'all. Congrats to King Leo for the 600. You guys are awesome, B. Let's keep building. You know what I'm saying? Shouts go out to Motto. Shouts go out to Blaze. Shouts go out to Dynasty. My dude, Black Star. Ballet, where you at? Shouts go out to the homie, Ballet. You know what I'm saying? Fergo, babe. What's good in? You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all all. Oh, man.
I'm from the back block, it's hotter than the matchbox. Put scammies off of laptops, Iraqis till my shit pop. Don't treat it like a pit stop or you might get your shit rocked. The flies where they kick rock, so nigga watch your snot box. The dine is always tip top, just blame it on pure hip hop. My niggas know I've been hot. I used to hit the hood and pray for knots, then hit the block with blueprint in the speaker box. I know it's cold, but the block's hot, and dirty waters like the copper, will it ever stop? This fly city state of mind, while a nigga only grind, cause I saw my nigga shine, but then he caught a 3 to 9 for toting straps at the Coney. And plus the ops on get back, so you know I got it on me.
Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, but nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. I'm from the block with niggas, chase figures. We Mr. Homies is dead, we pour liquor. You dudes goofy like John Ritter. Nutcrackers from summer to winter. From the projects they call Murder Hill. You get body and they got the burner still. Don't forget the arcade and the pizza shop. Camping out the Dr. J's when sneakers drop. 4th of July, you hear the guns pop. Got it from the back of the trunk, not gunshots. Looking for the dude with the blood on the corner. People start wilding out when weather's warmer. Hard to find a regular job that pays good. Main reason why dudes hustle in the hood. Shell shock from these cops that act racist. They don't like us cause our black faces. Locking up innocent dudes that lose cases. These projects is known for their mazes. My block similar to Double Dragon. Right around the corner the ops stay clashing. It's a passion, we grind for rations. Just imagine the clubs we crashing. Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, but nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. Burn from fire. I'ma lose it when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a